How is this? Time to advance. Everyone, she won. Shall guide you. Begin advancing.
Everyone stop. I must take a moment to observe the enemy.
Time to attack.
We shall attack like a surging wave. Make haste with preparations.
Tables turned. Come, I, Ji Quan, shall take you on.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. I shall take care of it.
To my With all my might.
Whoa.
Turn the tables.
Whoa.
Just so. I see it. This'll do. All my might. Come. I shall not fail. I wasn't.
The enemy
An
officer
excellent display of
has been
skill.
defeated.
We shall fight again.
Whoa. Looking rough.
Take this. Time to act. Time to attack. Amazing. I cannot
The enemy
succeed.
officer
Not
has been
without
defeated.
Counting on you.
Get prepared. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Onward! Everyone!
Tables
Start
turned.
the advance! I see a chance to advance here. Now, onward! Start the advance! On my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Whoa.
Let's go! Send here! Can't see it. Words cannot describe.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Counting on you.
Whoa.
Counting on you. I have slain the enemy officer. Nice try. Yep, we got pushed back. Time to act. Give me a break. Well,
The
this
enemy
means
officer
we've got a fair fight
has
on our
been
hands
defeated.
now.
Whoa. Whoa. Looking rough.
Tables turned. This is tough. No matter how you slice it. Prepare yourselves. I claim another victory.
The enemy
in the name of my
officer
brother.
has been defeated.
We advance together. Let's go. Commence the advance.
Looking rough.
All of you, follow me!
Whoa.
Sacred for protectors. I see it. I see it. Now. Turn the tables. With all my might. I will break you. Bear witness to my power. Now. Time to attack. I can't.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Our enemies fell to my incredible might!
Give it to them.
Another obstacle in the path of justice has fallen before me!
Bring them down. Time to act.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
No way. I'm gonna lose.
Get prepared. Easy. This'll do.
All my might!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time to attack!
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
Officer, are you kidding me?
Looking rough. Nice. My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
Take this! The path we must walk is set. Easy. Onward! Everyone! Time to attack! Start the advance!
Looking rough.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward!
The enemy
everyone.
officer has been
We
defeated.
march at once! The advance begins. Now, follow me. Start the advance.
The enemy officer has been
Gotta
defeated.
appreciate having you around in a pinch like this. It almost makes me emotional.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
Fantastic deed. This is something I shall never forget. Yeah.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you. Take this! All my might. I won't give up. Not while I still draw breath. The sight of the sore eyes.
Sacred Bird, protect us.
This cements our friendship even more strong. Got you!
How's this?
A capable sword, to say the least.
Keep that up! I'll put on a show.
Time to attack.
We go! Don't take it.
Time to attack.
Shouldn't have been like this.
The enemy officer
did not go as
has been defeated.
Must try again later. Take this!
Take this.
Horse show.
Time to act.
Let's get serious.
All my might, face me!
Curtain draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might! No retreat!
Tables turned.
Feel my steel!
Sacred Bird, protect us.
Looking rough.
Time to act.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Nice.
This should do it!
time is right. Go.
All right.
Whoa.
Feel my steel.
Get prepared.
Behold my true power. Now's our chance.
Time to attack.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This should do it.
Take this.
Looking rough.
Disappear.
Whoa.
Loose. All my might.
Behold my power.
Take this. Take this. Concentrate.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Now's our chance. To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer
I
has
shall
been
pull
defeated.
back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Got you. Bear witness to my power.
Time to act.
All my might.
Let's go. Whoa.
Casas.
Time to act. Sacred Time to act.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
Taste destruction.
Time to attack.
Looking rough.
Got this.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are just in time. We were about to begin the counterattack.
There we go.
Let's get serious.
There we go.
Turn the tables. Time to attack.
All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
The path we must walk is set. Everyone! I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself. Time to act. Take this! I see it. With all my might. Time to attack. Looking rough. Time to act. Now. Tables turned. All my might. This'll do. Take this. Take this. Time to attack.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yes. Quite a calming environment. Everything you need is close at hand, quite like the mountain retreat. Ah, pardon me. To appear out of the blue and immediately comment on the state of your residence, I must be more exhausted than I thought. An actual battlefield is nothing like the assumptions and analyses one makes in a planning session. Perhaps that revelation took a toll on me. Before he departed, Shishu saw to it that my abilities became known to many. And then, Lord Liu Bei ventured to my mountain retreat on multiple occasions, entreating me to become his strategist. This is also known to many. Hence, I had to take advantage of the situation and play the part of a genius with God-given wisdom. That is how I will demonstrate to friend and foe alike that Zhugliang, the sleeping dragon, has finally taken flight. In order for Lord Liu Bei to stand out among his rival warlords, I must make it known that he has indeed gotten his hands on a rare resource. But of course, what else would one expect from a tactician? Though today was my first foray into warfare, it would not do for me to appear unnerved by the experience. In reality, it was highly stressful. I am simply pleased that everything turned out well in the end. The deeds done this day were a great help. I speak of Lord Guan Yu, Lord Zhang Fei, Lord Zhao Yun, and you, of course. Tacticians must be shrewd with their discourse, as a rule. Shall I explain why you alone are privy to these thoughts? It is true that I consider you an excellent asset. Yet, I wish to expand your utility further. You have sampled my vegetables, yes? Then you well know my predilection for items with profound zest and a palpable bite. May our fellowship be long and fruitful. I might not mind this traipse through the muck and mire with one such as you by my side.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Surprise quiz time! Lord Jung. That Cao Cao. I may detest the man, but he clearly...
There is something we must tell you. We have heard that Lord Liu Biao fell ill a few days ago. His condition appears to be quite serious.
I mean, he is getting pretty old. They say he doesn't have a lot of time. Yes, one can't help but think back to what happened with Tao Qin.
Back then, he refused the offer of governorship, which eventually led to Louis Bu taking over Shu province. But now that Lord Chugu Lian is our strategist, I wonder if Brother's answer will be different this time around.
So, you wish for me to take over as Jing's leader?
Cao Cao currently controls the entirety of Hebei, and will continue to focus on invading Jing. Should he succeed, no one in the land will have the strength to oppose him. Now that Lord Liu Biao has fallen ill, you may be the only one who can defend the province from Cao Cao, my lord.
But
given the circumstances, perhaps I should be more blunt. Taking Jing is a way for us to put a stop to Cao Cao's advance, but at the same time, it will be a first step toward a greater goal. Once Jing is under our control, let us go on and obtain Yi. It is a region of complex terrain and fertile soil, making it particularly important. Liu Zhang, who currently rules Yi, is known to be generous, but he lacks the boldness and decisiveness needed to protect his subjects. My lord, if you were to decide to rule both Yi and Jing, the common folk would accept it with open arms. By taking both provinces and allying ourselves with Sun Quan, who controls Jiangdong, our faction's strength will be on par with Cao Cao's.
I won't deny that I hope to one day control the entire realm. That will require me to stand up against Lord Cao Cao. And I recognize the logic in your plan, which will see Lord Cao Cao, Lord Sun Quan, and myself sharing power, splitting the realm into 3. But I cannot and will not steal Jing away from the rightful successor of Lord Liu Biao, not when he has treated us so well. Instead, we ought to support him while he is ill. I would be willing to take over the administration of the province. But taking Jing for myself would not be my way. That is but a betrayal of trust, and it is not something I wish to do.
Of course. Then I will not force this upon you.
You aren't going to attempt to convince me?
I was sure you were going to say as much from the beginning. However, this will limit our options. It may make our path much more arduous.
I do not care. There cannot be anything more difficult than betraying my own principles.
I understand.
You know, this might be weird for me to say, but I'm actually glad that Liu Song took over for Liu Biao. Well, Xiu Liang tried to talk brother into succeeding Liu Biao, but he said no. It just goes to show that he's still the same man as ever, one who sticks to his principles. We might have talked about this before, but you know how our responsibilities have changed a lot, right? But brother, his heart hasn't changed since the very beginning. His decision made that obvious. That's the kind of man I want to support. He has charisma, something I suppose every leader needs to have. And so, he needs to be careful to maintain it. Anyway, even though we may not have a big plan in mind like brother or Xiu Liang, let's keep moving forward through sheer grit and effort. Humble as ever, huh? But I know you're the kind of guy who gets stuff done. Right then, let's go give that bastard Cao Cao something to sweat about.
Have you heard? They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye, so never go...
Hey, Lord Guan Yu! Training up?
Yes. And from the looks of it, you've been doing likewise.
Yes, sir. Lord Zhuge Liang said that Cao Cao is going to be marching on us with a huge army. So I figured I would do what I can, while I can. Just finished up helping carry some supplies.
Well, that is a good start. Lord Cao Cao appears intent on getting rid of Liu Bei and bringing Jin province under his own control. And we cannot let that happen. Zhou Tang, spar with me for a round.
Oh, seriously? Absolutely! How could I say no to a request like that from you?
Surprise quiz time!
I hear Lord Liu Bei refused Lord Liu Biao's offer of ruling Jing province. I still cannot say what the best option would have been. Would it not have been better if Lord Liu Bei had ruled Jing, if only temporarily, to gather everyone to fight against Cao Cao? With a massive army advancing toward us, would that not have been the best option? I cannot see Lord Liu Song being up for a fight. I had a feeling you may be thinking the same thing. Still, I am also somewhat glad that things have gone this way. Lord Liu Bei is a man who brings honor to these lands. That is why so many are willing to follow him. For me, it was witnessing how he risks his life to see justice done that won my loyalty. If he had changed his ways and taken Jing from Lord Liu Song, perhaps his followers would have deserted him. Such a choice could have ruined all that he's built up over the years. But whatever the case, it is our duty as his retainers to keep him safe. No matter how formidable our adversary, we'll show no fear.
Shishu, why are you here?
Lord Liu Bei.
You have come to call for our surrender, have you not? As a messenger of Cao Cao?
I see you have not changed, Zhuge Liang. You see through it all, even without a word. Lord Liu Zong has already surrendered to Cao Cao's forces. He supposedly promised that he would hand you over.
No.
No matter how great of a strategy Zhuge Liang puts into motion, the moment Lord Liu Zong switched his alliance, you lost. And while this may be unexpected coming from your enemy's messenger, Lord Liu Bei, I beg of you, you must escape. You will have more opportunities as long as you stay alive.
Shishu is correct, my lord. Although, that is not to say it is impossible to defend Xinye while fending off Cao Cao's army.
You're saying there's a way?
Indeed. We can use the people of Xinye as decoys to lure the enemy forces into the castle. There, we crush them.
That will not do. By employing such tactics, we would be robbing the people of Xinye of the ability to decide their own fates.
Which is why I said that Shishu is correct. Quickly abandoning the castle and running is probably our best option.
Right. Okay. Let's do that. I appreciate your warning, Shishu. We can now hope to live to fight another day.
You are too kind. Though I may not be able to leave Cao Cao's service, I wish to be with you in spirit. And that is why I will not provide strategies to him. Not now or ever. I might not be able to advise you directly, but there must be other ways in which I can help.
No. Any subterfuge of that kind would only be a detriment. Instead, would you be willing to help us plan our next move?
You want me to help you plan?
Abandoning the castle is one thing, but getting away safely is another, and requires us to prepare some sort of strategy. And, with your wisdom, I am certain that we can make that strategy even better. There is no need to worry. If you make but a small contribution, Cao Cao will not notice.
You really haven't changed, have you? Fine. A small contribution it shall be. I trust you shall utilize it to aid Lord Liu Bei's cause.
Well...
Have you heard?
They say there's a dragon living up in the mountains of Jing province.
Easy to lose your way in the mountains of Xinye.
I hope you weren't annoyed by me sending a message, but I'm unable to visit you now. This is the only option, and I'm grateful you've come. You're too kind to me. I knew this the moment I chose to serve Lord Cao Cao, but it's difficult to admit as much aloud. I truly would if I could, but my heart is resolved on this matter. I made the decision after thinking carefully about how I would protect all I hold dear, weighed against the things I could not bear to lose. My idealism is trivial. Besides, Lord Liu Bei has gained a great ally. Zhuge Liang is a once-in-a-generation genius. He will enable Lord Liu Bei to flourish. They will do things that I could not possibly imagine, but I can at least take pride in the fact that I introduced them to each other. Apologies, but thank you. Do you remember? I told you I can be myself around you. So today, I wanted to make sure, to confirm that I had made the correct decision. And now, here before the one I admire so deeply, my feelings remain firm. Would you mind if I ended with a selfish request? I want you to remember that you met a good-natured, naive man called Shishu. Though the good times were brief, and we parted ways in the end, remember that I strove alongside you and Lord Liu Bei to realize a shared dream. I will hold on to the memories we made together for the rest of my life. And one day, even if we've become enemies, I hope to help you once again. I may not be a person of great talent or skill, but my resolve in this is unmatched.
I'm all prepared and ready to go.
I am sorry. My stubbornness just keeps causing more trouble.
You need not worry, brother. All we need to do is survive, just like we've always done.
Right. We will protect you and your family with every bit of our strength.
I suppose I can't afford to waver now. Especially with my brothers cheering me up. All right, let's go. We are all going to survive this.
My lord! My lord! I'm grateful to see you. Some of the peasants here escaped from Cao Cao's invading forces. Others barred from their castle since Governor Liu Song's surrender. They've endured much difficulty.
They've nowhere else to turn. We humbly ask for your guidance.
Bringing them along would inevitably slow our march's pace. Just advise them to avoid any rash acts. Cao Cao's forces are unlikely to raise a hand to peasants who have shown no resistance.
Zhuge Liang. The Longzong plan required the acquisition of Jing province.
Huh. My lord?
And now, I have taken Jing province. It would be truly strange to suggest relinquishing it now.
My apologies. Indeed, a kingdom is more than land. It is those who call it home who are truly vital. And you have indeed taken Jing province. So, let us combine our abilities to overcome hardship and discover the way forward. To your kingdom, Lord Liu Bei.
Forgive me, everyone. I wish for them to accompany us. That is my desire.
Our advance is far too slow. We need to put some distance between us and Cao Cao's forces, but at this rate, they'll catch up to us. The cause is fairly obvious.
I cannot just leave those who came to me seeking help.
Yes, I understand that. And it is my job to do something about our current predicament.
Well said.
I will now head to Jiangxia. The governor there, Lord Liu Qi, owes me a favor. We may be able to ask him for protection.
A favor, eh? Just what kind of scheme did you pull?
Oh, it was nothing really. Lord Guan Yu, I would like you to accompany me to Jiangxia. We will borrow his troops, then return to escort Lord Liu Bei.
Very well. Zhao Fei, Zhao Yun, take care of Liu Bei until I return.
Of course.
With my life.
Thank you. All of you. My life is in your hands.
There you are, Zuluan. I see you are still with Liu Bei, assisting him in his struggle to stop Cao Cao. That is good. But what is going on? What is Liu Bei trying to do by taking this many commoners with him as he flees? What? Do you mean that he would risk the lives of the people for something so abstract? Whatever his reason is, this will most likely end in a great deal of casualties. Why will he not run and leave the people behind? Even Cao Cao would not attack commoners who are away from their lord. And why would they not try to leave Liu Bei? This many individuals displaying such loyalty to one man at the risk of their own lives? That is absurd. I had only thought of Liu Bei as a simple tool, but... What? Spreading his beliefs and dragging his people into war. I suppose that is befitting of what people usually call a hero. And as with all so-called heroes, wherever Liu Bei goes, destruction and violence follow. No matter the words they use to glorify their cause, in the end, each of them sacrifices people for their goals. And judging from how dire this current situation is, perhaps he is even more dangerous than Cao Cao. I see Cao Cao's army has caught up, so what will Liu Bei do now? I shall watch carefully.
Shall we start? I'm grateful.
I fight so that honor may carry the day!
I'm counting on you.
I carry the very future of our realm. A future Liu Bei's wife strove to protect. And I shall protect him with my life. Let us go. Whatever it takes.
Let's go!
We must get to Lord Liu Bei!
Come on!
Whoa.
That means nothing. He stands alone. Surround him!
Bring it on! I'll take you all on at once!
Still many left on the other side of the bridge. Let us wait here and have faith that they will reach us.
Time to act. Wait, damn you! Dare try to make a mockery out of us! I'll kill you myself!
We have no time to waste on the likes of you.
Looking rough.
Out of our way!
Putting on a front to protect your allies is commendable. But you really should give up.
Take this with all my might.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer.
I has been defeated, burning with fury. And I will rip apart any who dare to get in my way!
That blade was cutting nothing but air. Truly formidable.
Looking rough.
All my might.
Whoa.
This is tough, no matter how you slice it.
Is that it? Prepare yourselves. All my might.
I, Jung-Ho, shall be your adversary.
Do not underestimate the tenacity of Liu Bei's forces. Show them no mercy and hunt them down.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
All my might!
Great hero without equal. A true army of one.
Take this. Bear witness
So
to my
that's who
power.
Zhang Fei is.
Is that all? Come on! Who's next? Tables turned. All my might. So, this is as far as I go.
The enemy officer.
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little.
Let's go.
I shall retreat and fight another day.
So that's Zhao Yun. I'm glad I positioned reinforcements here, because that man's a whirlwind. Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
So, we've arrived at Changban Bridge unscathed.
Looking rough.
There are still some stragglers. If only we could go help them as well.
You gotta be quicker.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Concentrate. All my might. Get started. Feel good.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power. Feel my wrath. We're finished. Got this. Take this. To my power.
The retreat would be the best option right now.
All my might. This isn't over.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm still needed. That means I must fall back for now.
So, this is everyone then. Seems not all were able to escape unscathed.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They must move on.
The enemy
for now.
officer has been defeated.
No need to overextend
The
ourselves.
enemy officer has been
Let's
defeated.
leave the rest to our reserves. Now, all right. Taking care of those tries to cross the bridge.
The enemy officer
Go after brothers.
has been defeated.
In battle.
We've succeeded in cutting Liu Bei off. It seems our vanguard has stopped our retreats.
Victory! Now, you got us back! I see you give me a break. Well, this means we've got a fair fight on our hands now.
So Liu Bei intends to continue down this path. It is a road that can only be traveled while sacrificing people along the way.
Lord Liu Bei, I have returned with your son. He is safe and unharmed.
Zhao Yun! Great to see you back in one piece. You ran through hell for Alto. You have my eternal gratitude.
The battle is more or less going as expected. We should make our way to Lord Liu Bei.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might! Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Such great strength. I'm pulling back for now.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond. Ah, Zhuge Liang, you've made it. Discussions in Jiangxia went well, I take it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Guan Yu should arrive in due time with reinforcements.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I will now prepare for Cao Cao's main force. Once we rout their officers, we could start putting our plans into place.
You're not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
Prepare yourselves.
Got you.
To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond. Victory!
Liu Bei must not be allowed.
The enemy
to escape.
officer has been defeated.
Forces are to pursue him with every man available.
Start the advance!
Bear witness to my power. The enemy officer
I failed
has
somewhere.
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must go back.
We fended off their officers and will begin preparations as instructed by Lord Zhuge Liang.
Yet all of them continue to follow him. The officers, the soldiers, and the citizens alike. All entrusting their lives to a single man. This battle almost defies belief. Is Liu Bei the true danger? Or is it Cao Cao?
The enemy officer
I must ascertain this for myself.
Time to win this! Chief One shall take you on! I wasn't. Let's go!
The enemy officer
display of skill
has been defeated.
We shall fight again.
Bring him down.
Are you ready to face me?
It's worked. We've cut you off. You're not going any further.
We've managed to cut you off. Now we'll make you realize you can't run any longer.
If you will.
I will not allow you to block our path. We will break through.
Plan worked. Let's wipe them out while they're confused.
Looking rough.
What's going on?
All my might.
All my might!
Go on, counting on you. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between has strengthened.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
My apologies for the wait. We've come with forces borrowed from Jiangsha.
Zhuge Liang has done it yet again. Now they'll be forced to take another route. We'll have more time.
My lord, there is something you should know about the mountain pass Cao Cao's forces are taking. There is actually a second route near the pass. I thought it might be of some use.
Let's end this. You'll go first.
We must hold the line.
It's impressive that we've come all this way with this many civilians.
I did not expect the enemy officer
be a threat.
Has been defeated. We've rid ourselves of those troublemakers. Now, we can start preparations in earnest.
I have no choice but to retreat.
If you please. Leave it to me. I trust in my skill. My spirit is stirred. Like a dragon. Here you go. Weak. Fight. Wait. I shall enter the fray. My spirit is stirred. Like a dragon.
Everything has gone according to plan. Now, we just eliminate the enemy.
Another obstacle has fallen before me. It's your turn.
Concentrate. An ambush! Damn it! It was a trap! Do it!
Looking rough.
Those things aren't going my way today. Maybe next time.
Harrowing circumstances indeed. I must consider the next step. So too shall this retreat contribute to our next strategy.
Take this! Push on through! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
You're done for!
We're finally through. Now let's go, so that we may continue on our path.
Let's go.
What is this fog? There's something strange about it.
No, I cannot let Liu Bei go after all. Allowing him to pass would be too great a risk.
I've lost sight of the path, and of all my comrades. Is this some sort of magic?
What a strange fog. We must seek out Lord Liu Bei.
So you've come, Zuluan. You mean to protect Liu Bei to the very end, it would seem. Then, better ready. You'd best be prepared to fight. Better.
This is our destiny as guardians of peace!
That man has even compelled helpless citizens into battle. What can you call this but the worst kind of violence? Despite this, you would protect him? Does your bond with him truly serve as reason enough? Time to fit path lead to. You are like a puppet, wielding your force for another man's ambitions. How is that different from the Guardians of Peace we hated so much? How is Liu Bei any different from the ones who took everything from us?
Time to end this.
This my last.
Looking rough.
Why don't you remember?
Let's go! Let's go!
How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But as long as these heroes exist in the world, there will always be someone like me who opposes them. You fool. Heroes who dub their greed conviction and endanger the lives of the defenseless. I will never allow them to do as they wish, for it is our duty to achieve peace in this realm. And if you choose to protect Liu Bei, then this is where our paths diverge. However, I do not yet have the strength to defeat Liu Bei. If you won't kill me here, then my only choice is to flee for now. Do you remember the words Juha uttered before her death? Do they still echo in your soul? Live and create the world we dreamed of. If you really think Liu Bei is a true hero that we can trust to bring our dreams to fruition, then do what you must to make me believe it. But the moment he strays from that path and is deemed unworthy of our trust, the Guardians of Peace will bring him to ruin, no matter how long it takes. Never forget that. Farewell, Zuluan. May we one day fly together.
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of Peace, the time has come to part ways. One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you. Well, it is said that the founders of our order were mystical beings, that they had the faces of children, with hair as white as snow, and eyes as blue as the surface of a frozen lake, and that no number of years could ever age them. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path, and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
The fog has lifted. It seems that everyone is safe. It is time to move on. We shall head downstream towards Jiangxia. There, we will start again. Together.
So, Liu Bei has gotten away. And we still have a major problem, even if we have control of Jing.
It looks like they're off our tail. Though, given what we've lost, it's hard to feel much joy.
Brother.
Lord Liu Bei, please do not be disheartened. For we've never had the luxury of time to lament. It is true that we've lost much. But, because of that, you have gained something much greater, my lord. Yet we must accept it. Lord Liu Bei, if you truly wish to rise up and rule over the land, you will have to. We will be attempting to put the Longzong plan into action. If it succeeds, your strength will grow to rival that of Cao Cao and Sun Quan. Cao Cao will most likely continue his southward advance. In order to stop him, we must ally with Wu, who also opposes him.
Hold on. You say we're to ally with Wu, but will they be willing to take on Cao Cao?
Judging from what I hear of Wu, they would be likely to prioritize peace within their borders and among their own people. If they are hesitant to fight and opt to surrender, would that not cause everything to fall apart?
Indeed. And I do not intend to drag Lord Liu Biao, nor Lord Sun Quan, into a conflict. Even more so if they are unwilling to go to war.
I am fairly certain that, like us, those in Wu do not wish to see Jing fall into Cao Cao's hands. They must know that he will be their enemy eventually. It may take time for them to decide, but I expect they will stand up and fight. But for now, let us reorganize our forces in Jiangxia. That is the first step.
Ah, it's you. Sorry, but Lord Zhuge Liang is away, and he won't be returning for a while. Just a little earlier, a man named Lu Su from Wu paid him a visit. He had been looking for a way of securing an alliance with our lord in order to oppose Cao Cao. Although Wu is powerful in its own right, Cao Cao's faction far outstrips them, and having us as allies makes little difference. Given the enormous gap in strength, many within Wu are advocating for surrender. However, if Lord Zhuge Liang's bold plan is to succeed, it is essential for the alliance to come to fruition. As such, Lord Zhuge Liang proposed that he himself would act as an envoy to Wu. I don't know. All I can say is that when I saw him go, I sensed a kind of aura from him, both fierce and resolute. If anyone is capable of stirring Wu's military into action, it's him. Now we must trust in our strategist, and wait.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangxia. What's going on?
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
That Cao Cao. I made to test the man. Next time, I forbid you to rely on brute force alone.
Zhou Tang, you have been blessed with a natural talent.
Yes, my lord. Got it. Lord Chaoyun, I'll be more diligent. That really took it out of me. Oh, it's you. So, you saw Lord Chao Yun and Lord Guan Yu reprimanding me just now, huh? He's now officially taken me under his wing. Though the novelty wore off in an instant. But, this was my first time learning to fight for real. After the Yellow Turbans were defeated, it took everything I had just to eke out a living as some second-rate bandit. I really had no idea how to handle a weapon or conduct myself as an officer. His lordship couldn't just leave me like that. So he told Lord Chao Yun to train me up. Well, yeah. Anyway, he's really demanding and shows me absolutely no mercy. But I really do get nervous around Lord Chao Yun. I remember when we first met. Vividly. Do you know what happened? He thought I was a horse thief and chased me for what felt like forever. The way he looked at me then, I was sure he wouldn't stop until he killed me. I was ready to bid this world goodbye. Yeah, I'd really like to, you know? And it's not like Lord Chao Yun hates me or anything like that. But bad memories like that tend to stick with us longer than a stain on a hat. Well, whatever helps me earn Lord Guan Yu's respect. If I run away now, that'll be all I'm ever capable of. Oh yeah, you know what I heard about you? You've made it all this way on your own without anyone backing you up. So I take it that you must be like me then. You're just another bandit that left that life behind after his lordship won your heart, huh? We both started at the bottom, but his lordship already respects you that much? Amazing. It's fine, really. It's good to have someone like you around. Everyone needs a rival. But I'm not letting you have my place as his top underling without a fight. If you really want it, you're going to have to earn it. But anyway, I really want to show Lord Chao Yun what I can do next time. So let's get some training in. You ready? Number 2? Hey!
Have you heard? They say
surprise quiz time.
It's another war. And
All units, forward! Follow me! Liu Bei! Forward march! Okay! Forward! Can any of you keep up with me?
Take this. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Would you look at this blowhard? I'll smash you down to size. Move forward! No retreat!
This looks like a good spot to stay put.
Now!
How could I? The enemy officer
Incredible. You know that?
has been defeated.
Keep doing what you do!
Looking rough. Let's go.
We mustn't get ahead of the pack. We shall hold off here.
Let's go. Okay, this is the place. The enemy officer
All units,
has been
commence
defeated.
the charge.
The time has come. Everyone, get ready!
We're joining our allies. Concentrate our forces. Casas, advance! Stay close to me, now!
together.
I see you. Yep. Concentration.
Solid stratagem. I challenge you to battle.
All my might.
Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. This is tough. No matter how you slice it. You seem to have recovered. Even so, the next steps will be crucial.
Take this.
Take this. Nothing good comes from Russia. The enemy officer we make a stop here has been defeated.
All my might.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
I see you. Bear witness to my power. All my might. Bear witness to my techniques. Prepare yourselves.
Looking rough. Sorry. I'll leave this area to you. Looking rough.
Any foe will crumble when caught off guard. Attack! You're done! Got this.
Looking rough.
Bear witness to my power. All my might.
Infested. The enemy officer has been defeated.
An ambush is a craven tactic.
Looking rough.
Thank you for coming. I sense the bond between us strengthened.
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Get this here. Concentrate. All my might.
We're fighting a losing battle.
Bring him down.
I'm getting out of here.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is as far as we go. I'm afraid I must retreat.
Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Got you. Bear witness to my power. Now, with all my might. Bear witness to my power.
The enemy officer has been
To have you
defeated.
here is all I need. I'm counting on you, now and beyond.
Pitiful situation. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You trusted my skill.
How about this?
Bear witness to my power. With all my might.
How about this?
Fight!
Looking rough.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
How about this?
Burn the tables. Concentrate. With all my might. I failed. The enemy officer.
Neither my heart nor my spear have broken. We shall meet again.
This might do it!
Let's go. That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself. Counting on you. You're crushed. Take that. Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot. Let's go. Count on me.
I have a mission to achieve. As such, I shall withdraw for now. To have you here is all I need. I am counting on you, now and beyond.
Concentrate. Looking rough. Take this. Get the point. I witness to our power. The enemy officer
There's no way you
has
can
been
catch up,
defeated.
so don't bother chasing me.
That one would put up a good fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
How about this? How about this?
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. With all my might.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. With all my might. Nice. Concentrate. Looking rough. Bear witness to my power. All my might.
Counting on you.
The enemy officer.
Neither my heart nor
has
my
been
spear
defeated.
have broken.
How about
We
this?
shall meet again.
Let's go.
So weak. I can see right through you.
Concentrate.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Bear witness to my power. Take this.
I can't believe this.
The enemy officer has
The
been
road ahead is
defeated.
thorny, but walk it we shall.
We'll crush the enemy. Get ready for a bloodbath, you lot!
Thank you for coming. Looking rough. I sense the bond between is strengthened.
I Life proved I'm a true warrior for 3 kingdoms. Prepare yourselves. I'm done for. With all my might. Take this! Looking rough. I'm done for. Looking rough. We're in great shape now. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Counting on you. Take that. Whoa, looking rough. Yeah, looking rough. Like that. No retreat. Whoa. 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 Looking rough. I'm still waiting for a real challenge! All right! Bear witness to my power. All my might. Bear witness to my power. All my might. I've been waiting for this. Whoa. Tables turned. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough. Prepare yourselves.
If you would.
Loose. Whoa. Let's end this.
I was unprepared.
The enemy officer
I know now how ill-prepared I was. I will retreat.
Yeah. Looking rough. The time is right. Go. I have slain the enemy officer. Take that. Concentrate. Got you. Bear witness to my power. With all my might. Looking rough. Concentrate. Now. All my might. No. The enemy officer has been defeated. I must retreat.
To have you here is all I need.
Let's go.
I am counting on you, now and beyond.
Choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. To my power. Let us fight. All my might. The enemy officer has been defeated. Is that it? Prepare yourselves. Looking rough. Concentrate. I'm counting. All my might. Looking rough.
Looking rough.
Whoa. Let's get serious. You'll go no further.
I'm still waiting for a real challenge!
Hope easy. With all my might.
Whoa.
Like that.
Whoa. We can do this! Looking rough. Whoa. Looking rough.
Concentrate.
Whoa.
Time to end it.
Whoa. Looking rough. Looking rough. Looking rough.
Get prepared. Turn the tables. Gotta be quicker. Whoa. All my might. Concentrate. You'll now. Bear witness to my power.
I can go no further.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This victory belongs to all of us.
The city here in Jiangsha is...
I know a couple people who went.
Someone said a massive army is on its way to Jiangsha.
I have to say, Cao Cao's persistence is becoming a real pain. The situation was uncertain for a while, but thanks to you, We made it to Jiangxia in one piece. Of course not! As if the great Zhang Fei of Yan could even be scratched by the likes of them. We were outnumbered, but it was nothing we couldn't handle. Definitely not compared to the battles Brother has awaiting him. I can barely even imagine how much work it's gonna take to build his ideal world. A place where everyone can live as they wish. I ain't nearly as cunning as Zhuge Liang, but if he points my blade in the right direction, that's where I'll swing. You know, I've thought it over often enough, but in the end, fighting's about all I can bring to the table. Anyway, if Brother's gonna be taking on overwhelming odds, I guess I'll just have to use my overwhelming might to clear a path for him. Well, that may be what I always do, but having a clear goal in mind takes some of the weight off of my shoulders for some. I don't really like the way Zhuge Liang talks, but I guess I ought to give credit where credit is due.
It was a long journey to...
You did an impressive job protecting my brother in such dire circumstances. Allow me to express my thanks once again. You have done far more than that. We could hardly have made it this far without you on our side. Lord Lu Qi, the ruler of Chengsha, and an acquaintance of Lord Zhuge Liang, has promised to lend us his aid. But as I'm sure you know, Cao Cao's forces will neither bend nor break so easily. The many talented officers under his banner will no doubt demonstrate their might and their cunning on the battlefield. To call them the strongest army in the realm would be no exaggeration. Our brother faces no greater threat than this. However, we have no choice but to overcome them. Brother now has an ambition to fulfill, and people to protect. All that remains is to make his dream a reality.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risen.
It pains me to admit it, but I was in over my head. My desire to lead the people to freedom led to some losing their lives. Even so, I just had to try. The people of Jing wanted me to lead them. Needed me to. If I had left them behind, I could never again have spoken of my ideal for a world in which all can live as they wish. Yes, I suppose that's true. I must think of it that way. Our troubles have yet to pass. We may face further sacrifice if we are to rout Cao Cao. Yet, I shall fight to the very end and fulfill my aspirations for the sake of those who are devoted to me. I suppose that sounds like something Lord Cao Cao would say. Perhaps it is only now that I bear the weight of these lives on my shoulders that I am able to stand shoulder to shoulder with such a giant. At any rate, let us wait for Zhuge Liang. I trust that his return shall herald an alliance with Wu.
We have returned.
Oh, greetings, my friends. How went negotiations?
The fleet commanded by Wu's General Zhou Yu awaits at Fan Ko, ready for battle. Before long, they shall take up arms against Cao Cao's advance force.
Then that means...
Indeed. Lord Xuan Chuan has decided to join hands with Lord Liu Bei in his fight against Cao Cao.
Well, auspicious news indeed. You have my sincere thanks, Lord Lu Su.
I fear that without Zhuge Liang's tenacity, Wu may have long since chosen surrender.
Tenacity, you say?
I suppose it was necessary to draw those advocating surrender into a debate. He acted as quite the villain, to put it lightly.
No need to hold back. I'm sure he wasn't acting. After all, he's always had a disagreeable personality.
We're in front of the man himself. Allow me to keep my opinions to myself.
Even if we secured an alliance with Wu, the fact remains that our forces are scarce in number. That Lord Sun Quan decided to fight with us means he must have seen some chance of winning. And what is this path to victory that you have envisaged?
To compensate for our numerical disadvantage, we will intercept the enemy on the river. After discussions with Lord Zhou Yu, we decided the battle would take place at Chibi, in Jing. There, we will rendezvous with Wu's navy.
So, we're taking the fight to the water. Perhaps that may offer some chance of winning.
Most of Cao Cao's men were raised north of the Central Plains. To speak plainly, they are inexperienced when it comes to naval combat. The people of Wu, conversely, were practically born with their sea legs. No doubt this will offer a huge advantage in the fighting ahead.
Still, this is Cao Cao we're facing. Surely he will attack with enough numbers to cancel out that advantage. Yet, on the water, such caution will only work against him.
That massive fleet, tired from the long journey, will be disorganized. Fatigue will lower morale, and the Yangtze will hamper their maneuvers. The enemy won't be able to deploy quickly, which will effectively immobilize them.
And when that happens, we shall set them ablaze. Thus shall Cao Cao's forces lose any hope of fleeing and sink into the Yangtze.
Amazing. Do you truly think we could pull off such a feat?
This is no time for conjecture, my lord. We simply must. Our lives depend on it.
Lord Lu Su. Yes. Yes. It is as you say. All the more reason for us to hurry to the rendezvous. To Chibi, with all speed.
A moment, Pang Tong. I wish to speak with you.
Well, well. So you're the one to call on me this time, Zhuge Liang. I distinctly expressed that I've no intention of putting my neck on the line. Or have you forgotten?
Even for me, the very idea of dragging a dear friend into battle pains me to no end.
All the more reason to leave then, don't you think? I have no desire to ally with Wu, or any of you.
Are you sure about that? Cao Cao is constantly seeking talented individuals. He may already have his sights set on you. If Jing falls into his grasp, your days of peace are over. You'd be forced into a life of vagabonding or supplication to Cao Cao.
Is that a threat? Sorry, but that won't work on me. The capture of Jing is well within my calculations.
I see. Then you leave me no choice. I didn't want to have to use this last resort, but here we are.
Last resort? Well, I'll be damned. So they've got you doing their dirty work for them, have they?
You're close with him, are you not? Perhaps you could put in a good word for us?
I almost feel guilty for causing you to be dragged out here. Oh, if it were anyone but you. I don't think I could ever bring myself to refuse if it meant damaging your reputation. You're as insidious as ever, Zhuge Liang. Fine, fine. Just this once.
Your support is most appreciated, Pang Tong.
Just remember that I will support you as I see fit, and at my discretion. Still, I don't mean to cause you any trouble. Don't you worry about that.
I know it is late in the night, but I have something urgent to discuss with you. Yes. There is a task that I wish to entrust to you. A highly significant one at that. The plan I shared with Lord Liu Bei, setting fire to Cao Cao's ships. Such a strategy is no assured victory. There is one major hole in the plan. Cao Cao's forces will march southward, and thus, they will naturally take up camp to our north. This time of year, the winds of the Yangtze River Basin blow from the west and the north. But if we simply set Cao Cao's ships ablaze, the northern wind will scatter the flames, preventing them from spreading to the entire fleet. Cao Cao knows this very well, and likely intends to take up position to the north. Indeed, we must detect that exact moment. And your power, the power to read the wind, is up to the challenge, is it not? Perhaps due to the climate or terrain, a southern wind sometimes blows down from the cliffs of Chibi at night. I need you to sense that change coming and give the signal to loose our flames. You have my thanks. In order for our fire attack to succeed, we must exploit all means at our disposal. This is a vital task I could entrust to no other. Perhaps I shouldn't say this, but we're counting on that power of yours. Victory or defeat is in your hands.
That man who came by recently, Liu Bei, he was an interesting character.
I know a couple people who went with Lord Liu Bei. Hard times ahead for them, it seems.
Getting Lord Liu Bei to help us escape was the right choice.
The honorable warrior is still with us.
We'll get to see...
Well...
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's...
The city here in Jiangxia.
Thank you for your help at Changban. Without you, all would have been lost. I don't know if I would have survived without your help there. Truly, you're... Being with you made me feel so safe. I felt that way from the moment we met. Yes, the best I felt in years. To be serving Lord Liu Bei alongside you. It's all I wanted. And it came to be. Now that you're here, My apologies. I hope you weren't bored. What a shame not to have made full use of our time together. But I feel so safe with you that sleep came quickly. I feel I can be myself around you. Earlier, I said that this place is what I had been seeking. And I was trying to put into words why it was that I sought after you and Lord Liu Bei. But I've just realized. His generosity truly knows no bounds, and you never asked me to be someone I'm not. This is where I can truly be myself. I feel I can tell you anything. I've always wanted a friend like you. Being with you really is like a dream. I hope we will continue to have many nights like this one.
They say Lord Liu Bei is risking it all in this next battle. He'll win. I just know it.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. I'm sure this will be no different.
The honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land. How dull.
The Yangtze's been busy these days, with even more military ships sailing about.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's truly an honor.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. I'm sure this will be no different.
The honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
The Yangtze's been busy these days, with even more military ships sailing about.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land. How dull.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's truly an honor.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. I'm sure this will be no different.
The honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
The Yangtze's been busy these days, with even more military ships sailing about.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land. How dull.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's truly an honor.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. I'm sure this will be no different.
The honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
The Yangtze's been busy these days, with even more military ships sailing about.
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land. How dull.
Being able to fight alongside famous officers and generals, it's truly an honor.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point. I'm sure this will be no different.
The honorable warrior is still with us. I couldn't ask for a better officer.
Tonight, we finally confront Cao Cao in a battle that will decide our future!
We prepared as best we can. All that's left is for us to believe in each other and fight through to the end.
Hold your heads high! This is a fight we will win!
Cao Cao's forces seem to have responded to their defeat by changing their formation. They have linked their ships together into a solid platform, which will enable them to fight as if they are on land. I suppose such quick decision-making is to be expected from the ruler of the Central Plains.
But this time, those quick wits of his will be the cause of his downfall. Pang Tong's abilities have proven to be very impressive indeed. For one so reluctant to join us, he has greatly exceeded expectations.
Lord Pang Tong was tasked with infiltrating the enemy ranks to offer a proposal to Cao Cao. A plan to prevent his ships from rocking that is.
A fire attack against a scattered fleet would give the flames no path to spread, rendering it largely ineffective. Having their vessels clustered together and bound by chains will make the fire much more devastating.
In short, Lord Pang Tong's scheme is but the first step in our greater plan to defeat Cao Cao's army.
The chain stratagem, implemented by connecting several plans together in order to topple a powerful foe.
Still, we must keep in mind that a chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
And for that reason, we cannot abide even a single failure. We must all be aware of the consequences of the slightest mistake.
Have you heard? It seems Huang Gai has disappeared from the prison.
How did he break out of such grievous injuries? I can't imagine he could have escaped on his own.
No one knows where the enemy soldiers who surrendered in the last battle are either. You can bet they had something to do with it. Huang Gai a traitor? It almost defies belief. Oh? Well, we haven't seen you around these parts in a while. So, you've been at Lord Liu Bei's side, have you? I suppose I can be honest with you. The truth is, Huang Gai may have turned traitor.
Not only has he been openly criticizing Lord Sun Quan of late, but his actions have been consistently suspicious. What's more, when Zhou Yu questioned him on his behavior, he carelessly spoke of having made contact with Cao Cao.
After that, he was flogged and thrown into the prison. Yet now, not a soul knows where he is.
Believe it or not, the fact remains that it happened. I wish I had taken the opportunity to question him myself. Regardless, if Huang Gai has defected to the enemy, Cao Cao may be aware of our plans. We must proceed with the utmost caution in the next battle.
Cao Cao's forces? Will Wu disappear, or will it carve its name into history? The decisive moment.
The Young Si's been busy these days.
So, that is the army Cao Cao will use.
To make Lord Liu Bei's ambitions a reality, we must realize the Longzong plan. And, in order to do so, we must first win this battle without fail. I'll say it again, but this mission relies on the outcome of the fire attack. As such, we will give the command to go into battle the moment you sense a change in the wind. Has the wind shown any sign of changing soon? Understood. Then we shall mobilize our troops at once.
Let's begin. Now then.
Yeah.
Oh?
Yes. Do you...
Aye.
Shall...
My time has come.
I'm counting on...
We've done all that we can. Now, let's go. We must support each other and fight our way through. Show them your mettle! This battle is ours for the taking! For the sake of our inalienable ambitions, we must take command of this battle!
All of my plans depend on this decisive battle. Each and every one of you must carry out your duties, so that we may claim a crushing victory. First, we shall send ships from our flanks to attack the enemy. When the time is right, we shall cut our way into their base from the front.
Advance now! All units, strengthen your guard! Repel the hostile offensive!
As long as we hold firm, our chance of victory remains. Hold formation, and stay on the defensive.
We will not let anyone through. Come at us with all you have!
We must not let them reach land. Loose arrows at will! Push on through! I would be honored if I could test my skills against you!
With all my might!
Marvelous. The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might!
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Push on through! Take that! Go on, show off a little!
We can't let them take this position!
Now, I must hold it!
Looking rough.
Now, is that it? Bear witness to my power.
I got too cocky. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Well, I still can.
Looking rough.
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bear witness to my power.
Behold my power!
Take this.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I should fight while I can.
Is that it?
Everything is going well so far. I'd say it's just about time to land another blow.
Begin the advance.
Whoa, what just happened? Damn. When did they get behind us? This just became a lot more complicated.
Oh no. What am I going to do with you?
What just happened?
Concentrate.
So shameful.
With all my might.
Is that it? Just started. Is that it? Is that it?
Let's go.
Where did I go wrong?
Let's go.
Things don't look too good.
We must maintain a constant barrage of arrows. Keep the enemy reinforcements at bay to protect our archers.
We may not be able to make it through this. We could use some assistance to turn back the enemy.
It's time. I'm heading for the altar.
white fan. His appearance. That must be the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang. As long as he lives, he is sure to be a thorn in our side. March forward!
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. You have bared your fangs at me. This is in line with my predictions.
How am I getting cornered? Seriously?
The retreat would be the best option right now.
Gotta be quicker. Concentrate. Take this. Bear witness to my power.
No matter how you slice it.
All my might.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With a solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle. Loose. Here we go.
Got this.
I will now begin the prayer. We must distract the enemy while carrying out the most vital part of the plan. I know this will be hard, but I am counting on you all.
Losing Lord Zhuge Liang means losing this battle. Guard him with your lives. Let's get serious. Now.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated.
The enemy officer
to fight without
has
complaint.
been defeated.
Let's go. Now is our chance to press the attack and take victory for ourselves. Advance the fleet. With these ships, Wu is ours for the taking.
So they've arrived. Still, it's not yet time. We have to endure their assault for now. We've lost our archers in the east. The enemy's offensive will go on unimpeded now.
Bear witness to my power. What just happened?
This the end?
With all my might. Okay, just starting. Is that it? So shameful. Not done yet.
The enemy officer
Still needed.
has been defeated.
That means I must fall back for now.
Cao Cao's fleet has been scattered, and the enemies advancing on our position have been eliminated. I think it's safe to say that our distraction was a success.
Everyone, now!
You should go now to aid our allies on the other fronts.
Situation. Commence the advance. Annihilate the enemy with our fleet. Now advance!
Now this is what I call intense. I'm all fired up.
You have gone down the wrong path, so I shall show you no mercy. Get out of my sight if you wish to live. Commence the advance.
Is that the one guy? I can't believe it. He really defected from Oud.
Got you.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here.
Now, advance!
Priorities to my power. Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we march forward.
With all my might.
Commence the advance.
So, even you're here.
Hide dirt.
This will be a tough fight then.
You're good.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
My will cannot be broken so easily.
Come, I, Chief One, shall take you on.
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
We are not giving up. Not here. We keep going.
Easy.
This turn. Enough.
Bear witness to my
We cannot make our move under these circumstances.
Behold my power!
We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Easy. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
Almost at our limits.
Believe in your commander. Forward!
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you. Have you sensed any changes in the winds yet? If you sense a change while nearby, you needn't inform me. Simply light the fire on the altar yourself.
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back. Looking up.
I see you.
Whoa.
Concentrate. The road ahead is thorny, but walk it we shall. Looking rough. With all my might. Everyone is holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. Our chance to turn the tide does not come soon.
The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it?
No way. I'm gonna lose. Believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Commence the advance!
Is that Lord Huang Gai? I can't believe it. He really defected from Wu.
I lacked the foresight to predict his betrayal. I shall take responsibility for this failure and stop him here. Now, advance! Our eastern front is being overwhelmed. We should send the rear guard to bolster our defenses there.
Now we march forward! So you've come. At this point, there's nothing left to say.
Indeed, our blades shall do the talking.
Got you!
Time to act. Come, I, Chief One, shall take you on! Bear witness to my power.
I'm not going to like the outcome of this encounter.
You are here!
All my might. Lend me a hand to get out of this mess.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
And face me!
I am
Done well.
Bear witness to my
Seems
power.
your skills are honed with each passing day.
Time to end this.
To lose to the likes of you.
The enemy officer
I shall hold back for now. However, we shall meet in battle again. I, Zheng-He, shall be your adversary. Is that it? Let's give it to them.
No.
All my might.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The enemy has breached the altar room. Please eliminate them at once.
Looking up.
Looking rough. With all my might. Whoa. Bring them down. Looking rough.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Now, concentrate. Looking rough.
No way. I'm gonna lose.
Let's end this.
This is as far as I go.
The enemy officer
There's no virtue in
has
dying
been defeated.
so little. I shall retreat and fight another day.
Take this. Marvelous. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Whoa. Bear witness to my with all my might. Take that. Whoa. Take that.
Pretty rough.
The enemy officer
Have I failed
has
somewhere?
been defeated.
I shall analyze later. For now, I must pull back.
Everyone is holding up well, but Cao Cao's forces still have the edge. Our chance to turn the tide does not come soon. Won't work.
Bear witness to my power.
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Damn. Not good. Guess I'll have to fall back.
We may not be able to make it through this.
The moment has come. With all my might.
Pitiful situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Over you here.
A superb show of skill that I can attest to.
We cannot make our move under these circumstances. We must fall back and attempt to regroup.
So Huang Gai has retreated. Even so, our forces are exhausted. We should fall back and regroup.
Everything is lining up perfectly. Now, all we need is the wind. The rest is up to you.
Are you ready to face me?
These are plans in action.
You can't hit me. Believe in your commander. Hold strong. This should do it.
I'm counting on you. Whoa. With all my might. Concentrate.
Easy.
Bear witness to my power. Whoa. Gotta be quicker than that. Take that.
I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
Easy. The enemy officer
display of skill
has been defeated.
We shall fight again.
Bring him down.
My power alone is insufficient for a comeback.
We're in danger here. Bear witness
This
to my power.
appears to be as far as we come.
Looking rough.
The wind is already beginning to change. Do you not feel it yet?
With all my might.
We must hold the line.
This is our chance. Now,
Go on.
let the enemy
plan
officer lead us
has
down
been
the
defeated.
path to victory.
Let's go.
Oh, the signal. Ah, a lovely wind. To truly bury Cao Cao's forces in flames, one must strike them from deep within. Who better than I for the task?
I see. Given that you've been willing to oppose even allies in the name of Wu, everyone would find your defection believable. But doing this will result in much grief for you, Lord Huanggai. Are you still willing?
Truth be told, acting the betrayer is more painful than 1,000 lashings, Zhou Yu. However, it is even worse to fail to protect my people. Lord Cao Cao, this is where you and I part ways. So please accept this grand apology! These flames are the roar of Wu's counterattack!
I shall retreat now, so that I may fight again another day.
What? The fire! It's spreading!
They've timed the fires with the change in the wind. Liu Bei and Sun Quan must have the heavens on their side.
We're on even ground now. This is our chance to make a move.
We only stand to suffer greater losses the longer we stay here. All units, retreat, post haste.
Yeah. You have done well to survive. Now, it's time to give them hell! Advance! We will shape the world to our will! Forward march!
The ships go up in flames, one after the other. Chaining them together for better footing proved to be our downfall. It was you who suggested this, was it not, Pantong? If I did not know better, I would say.
Yes, indeed. Your presumption is on the mark. My allegiance is with them. Farewell, Shishu. I hope we can meet again. Someday.
The winds really changed to make the fire attack possible. Lord Zhuge Liang must be some kind of sorcerer.
So, the enemy officer I will come to be known not as a strategist, but as a trickster? I suppose it's a necessary sacrifice of my pride for our cause. Well, my part here is done. I must go now, to plan for the next battle.
We can launch a counterattack once we reach the other side. For now, focus on retreating and minimizing our losses.
Don't make enemy officers!
I will protect Lord Cao no matter what. Neither flame nor sword will touch you.
Many of the ships are burning down. We need to make sure we take the right path forward. So, these chains were part of the enemy's plan.
The enemy officer.
We'll need to remove them quickly.
We can just avoid the flames. All is not yet lost.
Counting on you.
Quickly, regroup your units.
Trust in
This is
yourself.
where we make our stand. Go!
The future of Wu lies just beyond these flames. We will dash through the fire and claim our victory!
The fire that burns the very heavens is a manifestation of our will.
Looking rough.
Cao Cao's days are numbered. Bear witness to my power. Now, advance!
So we have a duel then. Be warned. I shall not hold back. Whoa.
The time is right. Go.
Now, bear witness to my power with all my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Yeah. It looks like Cao Cao's forces are gathering on the northern coastline. If we are to face them, we must be prepared. The fire attack was very effective. The enemy must be exhausted. If we all work together, victory will be ours.
Aimlessly attacking will do nothing but drain us. So, we're gonna hang back here.
Take that!
Whoa.
We shall serve that back. Let's go!
This territory is ours.
I think that should do. We've cut off the fire's path.
No fear!
This will reduce the damage to our forces. But we should have noticed their plan before they initiated their fire attack.
It may not change the world. At least, I can save the lives of the people around me. And that is enough for me. I would rather keep my eyes on the earth, gaze blindly at the heavens.
All my might!
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer
Huang
has been defeated.
You really had us deceived. And it took some nerve for you to make a fool out of me.
Our battle isn't over yet. Your turn. It's time for us to finish this.
Let's end this!
Take your position. We shall show them our unity.
Encountering me is the worst thing that could have happened to you.
A chance to rekindle an old relationship. These turbulent times dictate such things.
I won't give you time to offer.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright, come on! I can handle you, no problem!
Behold my power! Time to get
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
The enemy officer has been
Let us
defeated.
withdraw. We must fight against the chains of destiny a little
The enemy
longer.
officer has been defeated.
So it begins.
I cannot fall here. For the sake of every soul who has died in my name, I must flee. I must survive at all costs. I must be ready to do whatever it takes.
I suppose we shouldn't have expected Lord Cao Cao to be so easy to defeat. The real battle is yet to come.
Lord Liu Bei, Lord Zhuge Liang has already put a new plan into place. We should begin our pursuit as well.